Welcome back. Kids who have issues with gluten are heading back to school too, and that means parents have to be extra careful when they package and store their food. And Anne is going to show us now how to pack a fun gluten-free lunch, which you pretty much do this at your home on a daily basis.
You know, my daughter takes her lunch to school every single day, so think about how many lunches that is that you pack. So
a lot.
I have to try to make sure it doesn't get boring, and I think that's an issue that a lot of parents who pack their kids' lunch every day deal with, is that it kind of gets boring after you're 3-4 months into the school year. So the first thing that I did was I invested in some colorful, bright, containers. I like these. I got this at HEB Plus, and it's collapsible, dishwashable.
Awesome.
So I use containers like this, and I like these silicone baking cups because I've found that my daughter will eat more when I put a big variety in her lunch, instead of just a sandwich and something on the side. So I try to put a lot of things in her lunch. I'll get something like this, and then I'll pack it with healthy foods. Like I'll do a few carrots, a little bit of blueberries, do a couple strawberries in there, and some apples. Right there, there's a lot of color, it's bright, and it's a big variety for her. We'll also put things in like plantain chips or raw nuts, almonds. She loves that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where I start every day. What fruits and vegetables am I going to put in there for her lunch? And then so I think about, what do I want to put in there in place of a sandwich? Sometimes she does have a sandwich on gluten-free bread, but one thing that I found is when I can just make it a little bit more fun and interactive, she tends to enjoy her lunch more. So I kind of turned her sandwich into a skewer. What I do, you can get some of these wooden skewers, and you put like turkey, cheese, we got lettuce. The first time I did this for her, I thought, she's going to bring home the lettuce. She's going to eat everything and bring home the lettuce. No, she ate the whole thing, and she was excited about it because she got to take it apart as she was eating it.
And I'm sure she'll tell you,
And she tells me if she doesn't like something. And look, it's so easy to do this. You just put a little bit of turkey on, you can put a piece of cheese on there, and then you can put a lettuce. You can also do some tomatoes if your kid likes tomatoes, whatever your kid likes. Exactly. And so that's one thing that I found, is making the food fun and interactive really gets her excited about her lunch.
That's good.
And so another option I want to show you in place of bread sandwiches are these coconut wraps. And these are actually made from coconut, and it's a wrap. You can do it in place of bread. You can put, your turkey and your cheese, your vegetables, whatever you want to put in there, and these hold up really well, and it's just made from coconut. So it's pretty healthy. So I want to show you now this lunch that I made for my daughter, and she's actually going to have this one tomorrow. She's really into space right now, and so one thing that I started doing when she was really young was kind of coming up with themes for her when it comes to food, because how do you get a kid to eat something that they've never tried or they don't really like? You make it fun. And so I put this together in a box, and it's hard to see,
that's so
but I think we also have a photo if you want to show the photo. But this is like the little spaceship. It's made out of a sandwich.
That is
we got some strawberries that are the fire coming out of the spaceship.
You have too much creativity in your hands.
This only took 15 minutes.
Really?
I know there's a lot of moms who might be seeing this and thinking, yeah, right.
Like me,
I don't have time for that. This took 15 minutes, okay? You got a little space
Are these
guy.
like cookie cutters that you can just do like that or
see, what this is a star fruit.
Oh, that's a star fruit, yeah. It's already like that.
But you can get cookie cutters, and you can use cookie cutters on bread, on cheese, on all those kind of things. And then the moon, I made that out of a piece of cheese. We got a boiled egg down on the bottom, that little space guy. I just printed him off on my computer, slapped it on a toothpick, and she is going to have this tomorrow. She's actually going to open it, and she's going to be really surprised.
Absolutely.
And so, I don't do that every day, but I like to do that on holidays, every once in a while, just to spice things up. And she comes home and she tells me, Mom, I really like what you put in my lunch today.
It makes her feel special.
It does, and it makes me happy because I know she's eating exactly what I want her to eat.
I'm sure it can be a little stressing for her just on, I know I cannot have that, but you know what? I have a great lunch or a great snack here for us.
Exactly, and I think that's a problem that parents of kids who are a little bit older, maybe 6, 7, 8, that's a problem that a lot of those parents have, is their kids are used to eating things that now they can't have. So the kid feels like they're restricted. So when you make it fun, when you make the food interactive for them, let them help pack their lunch, then they're more likely to enjoy what they're eating.
Well, lots of great tips. And again, these tips, you can do that if you go to that meeting tomorrow. Again, it's going to be at LMC at the Tower B, correct?
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.